In celebration of the 400th anniversary of El Greco's death, this exhibition brings together El Greco's Vincenzo Anastagi from the Frick's permanent collection with a closely related work by Scipione Pulzone from a private collection. El Greco's Vincenzo Anastagi is one of 3 surviving portraits from the painter's Italian period and his only full-length standing portrait. It was acquired by Henry Clay Frick in 1913 to be one of the large-scale works that would adorn the extensive picture gallery in his new house. A powerful and unusual work, Vincenzo Anastagi showcases El Greco's mastery of portraiture and testifies to his artistic and worldly aspirations in Rome. For his portrayal of Anastagi, El Greco would have looked to examples of military portraits. The most recent successful likeness of this type was Jacopo Boncompagni, painted in 1574 by Scipione Pulzone, the leading portraitist in late 16th century Rome. The painting features stunning lifelike qualities through painstakingly rendered details. The sitter holds in his right hand a piece of paper on which his name, the painter's signature, and the date are inscribed. In his left hand, Boncompagni holds a wooden letter case which indicates his diplomatic mission to Ferrara. He wears dazzling parade armor that symbolizes masculinity, military valor, wealth, and social status. The subtle play of light in the minutest parts, such as the hanging threads on the fringe of the curtain, enhances the illusionistic effect. On closer examination, one finds that the sitter is in fact depicted on a fictive canvas whose edge is partially covered by the blue drape. El Greco's subject, Vincenzo Anastagi, was a knight of Malta. As a middle-ranking nobleman without much interest in painting, he was not a promising client. Anastagi was, however, connected to a very eminent personage, Jacopo Boncompagni, commander of the papal army. He named Anastagi Sergeant Major of Castel Sant'Angelo in 1575, and it was probably on this occasion that the portrait was painted. Considering the close connection between Boncompagni and Anastagi, El Greco could expect that the portrait would be shown to Boncompagni, a great patron of the arts, and possibly even to the Pope. Acknowledging the prestige associated with armor, El Greco goes beyond a faithful description of the symbolic object in order to display his artistry. Unlike Pulzone, he drastically abbreviates the details of Anastagi's field armor, depicting instead a blaze of light on the metal surface. During the Renaissance, the representation of reflective armor signified a painter's virtuosity. El Greco knew that a successful rendering would draw much praise. The oddly shaped curtain serves as an effective background for the sitter's upper body covered in gleaming metal. El Greco achieves a sense of verisimilitude distinct from that of Pulzone's meticulously executed portrait, emphasizing Anastagi's military career and personal traits over his status. The sunburnt face and threads of gray hair, rendered in short, powerful brushwork, self-confident gesture, and muscular calves vividly convey the sitter's character as an experienced infantry officer rather than idealize his features with courtly elegance. The austere room, without the conventional trappings, further emphasizes this aspect. With this innovative portrait of Vincenzo Anastagi, El Greco demonstrated his talent for depicting penetrating likenesses in order to win favor from powerful patrons, a contemporary model for which could be found in Scipione Pulzone and his Jacopo Boncompagni. Men in Armor, El Greco and Pulzone Face to Face will be on view at the Frick Collection until October 26, 2014. The exhibition is generously funded by gifts from the Andrew W. Mellon Foundation and Sidney R. Knaffel and Londa Weissman in memory of Vera and Walter A. Eberstadt. For more information, please visit our website frick.org.